Okay, the second search that we're going to look at is how to do just a title search. So I'm going to type in the word school, and I'm going to press keyword again just to show you how many books come up with the keyword of school. So if you're looking for a book that takes place in a school setting, right now it's telling me that there are 4,581 books all about school, or that have a school somewhere in their record. I'm going to go back, I'm going to click on refine your search right here, and instead of clicking keyword, I'm going to click title. So this is only going to show me books that have the word school actually in the title. So you can see I have school safety, one room school, manners at school, magic school bus. So you can see these all have the word school in the title. So this gives you a lot more narrow search. We went from 4,581 down to just 104 that have the word school in the title. Okay, so that is just a very easy way, one of the very easy ways to narrow your search. Another very easy way to narrow your search down, I'm going to click refine your search here again. Another easy way to do this is by using the subject button here. So I can sort these out by subject. So I'm going to click on subject, and this gives me 690 books, but this still gives me a more accurate record than when I did just a keyword search, because the keyword search gave me 4,581 books. So now we've still narrowed it down to 690, which is still quite a few, but we can skip ahead. I'm going to skip ahead to page 10, and here we are in the fiction section. So I'm just going to click on this first one, Joey Pigza Swallowed the Key, and it shows right here that school and schools is in the subject. These are all of the subject headings right here. So here's our book description, our subject headings, and our other notes are just kind of down here. Sometimes the keyword search will even search all of these notes down here, and the word school tends to come up a lot since we're in a school. So doing the subject search makes things a lot more narrow. I'm going to go back to my search results using that button right there. So as you can see, there's still quite a few books, but that is one way to sort through them and narrow them down and get more books that are truly about the topic that you're looking at, which in our case right here is school. I want to show you one other way how to really narrow your search down. I'm going to click on refine your search again, because that will leave my school word in there. One other way to narrow your search is to change your interest level. So this is people that they think would be interested in these books. So I can do 3rd grade through 7th grade. And then I can press subject again instead of keyword, because keyword is still going to give me a lot. So now I'm down to 496, and you can see right here the reading, it gives you the reading level, which for this first one is 4.2, the interest level, which is 3 through 6, which I had chosen 3 through 7, so that matches, and then it also tells you the accelerated reader level. Now in our school, I would find it more important, I'm going to go back to my library search here, I'm going to type in school. In our school, I would find it more important to use this bottom one here. I'm going to set these back to unlimited. This bottom one called reading programs. We subscribe and we pay for having accelerated reader built into our search. Since our school uses accelerated reader, this makes searching very simple. So if I know I'm in 5th or 6th grade, so I'm going to search for a book, I'm going to start at a 4.5 AR level, and I'm going to just leave it all the way up to 20. And now if there was a certain amount of points you needed, like let's say it's the end of the quarter, and you really need 3 points. So I'm going to say from 3 to 3. So that's searching for all the books about school in our library that have an AR level from 4.5 to 20 and that have exactly 3 points that they're worth. So now I'm going to try a keyword search and see what comes up here. This gives me 126 books. Okay, so I can see it if I look at this first one, Exploring the Titanic. The AR level is 6.6, so higher than 4.5, and it's worth 3 points. Okay, I could go through these Any of these should all be the same thing. Anything AR level over 4.5 and that's worth exactly 3 points. Okay, so those are some very, very simple ways to refine your search and to make it more narrow. So I'm going to try now, instead of from 3 points to 3, let's say it's like the beginning of the quarter and you just want to get a good chunk of your points in. So I'm going to say from 5 up to 15 because that gives us a pretty big range of points. I'm going to click on keyword. This gives us 945, so I'm actually going to go back and refine because that's way too many to look at. And I'm going to change this to a subject search instead. This gives me down to 175, which is a much more manageable search. And already, just on the second one, I'm at the fiction chapter books. So I can start here. You can see this M is for Mama's Boy, Nerds number 2. AR level 5.3, it's worth 7 points. Those things fall into our parameters that we put in of 4.5 up and worth 5 to 15 points. So I can see if I look into the record here, the description doesn't really talk about school, but if I go down here to the subject headings, the third one right here is schools, which is exactly what we typed in. Because remember, we put in that we wanted schools in the subject, 4.5 AR level and higher, and worth 5 to 15 points. So those are some very simple but very, very effective ways to make your search more manageable. If you're searching for a book and you're getting thousands of results, there's always a way to narrow that down. And whenever you want to turn this back off, you just change Accelerated Reader back to unlimited. Easy as that.